I'm Kathy Christopherson. I'm here with Join the Impact Massachusetts. We're a direct action group, but in addition, we also have a homeless youth campaign. One of the things that homeless youth campaign was looking at is helping to promote the Unaccompanied Homeless Youth Act bill. One of the things that it's trying to deal with is the fact that in Massachusetts, under 18 and homeless is illegal. After 72 hours of mandatory reporting. The kids sort of know that, and so they will go into hiding. One of the reasons that they typically might go into hiding is that there's such a huge focus on reunification with the family. And for the queer youth who are rejected 50% of the time when they come out, a quarter of the time they're thrown out of the house. You know, the group of those between the quarter and 50 are forced to leave home due to the verbal and physical abuse that follows coming out. Reunification is a scary thing. You know, they don't want to go back. So they stay out of the system and they stay in hiding. In addition, because under 18 is illegal, there are no shelters for youth under 18 that are homeless. So they rely on couch surfing and sleeping in the park. One of the youth that we had talked about that, you know, there are a lot of drop-in centers, which are awesome if being homeless was a 9-to-5 problem, you know, but it's not. And I asked one of the safe space people, how do you do it? How do you truck those kids out at 7 o'clock when it closes? You know, when it's freezing cold and it's pitch black and it's winter. I'm like, I want your organization to work third shift. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, what we would really like is you to be open 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. because that's the time of the day that is so hard for those kids. One of the other things within that bill is to set up a commission to understand why the queer kids and the kids under 18 are not properly handled by the system at all. And if you don't have the answers to that, it's hard to go to the politicians to get some relief on the legislative side. One of the things that I was advocating for, and I seemed alone on an island about it, was some approach to emancipation, which is not well defined and very rarely given in Massachusetts. I think it's a fear of letting the adults scot-free on the fiscal responsibility, and that does seem like not a good solution. We need to be fiscally responsible financially for those kids, because then it becomes the burden, and when you're arguing with legislators on taking care of these kids, you know, why do we have to take care of them? I can mention one good thing that just recently happened for the kids in Boston. They opened a new shelter, and it was only 14 beds for a state that has known to have 6,000 unaccompanied homeless youth, and that's not counting the ones that are hiding. They opened a warming space. The kids can come in between 10 and 1 with a sponsor, and they are allowed to stay until the morning. They're the most vulnerable kids. How do you take care of them at the most vulnerable point of the day? Because they're kids that have been chucked out, and because they were chucked out, they most likely had to drop out of school. And the domino that goes from there of trading yourself for food and shelter. You get caught and you have a record, like someone with the recidivism, and you're already illegal. Then you're in juvie. The solution to youth homelessness is to fix the parents. And I don't know how you fix the parents, because I don't know how you reach parents that are unsuspecting, unknown, and aren't even parents yet. We need to teach a whole new generation of people who are going to become parents. You know, just love your child for who they are. You didn't give them anything bad. They're just different. Embrace their difference and go with it.